this shit bigger than me. Nah, for real. Cause this shit bigger than me. Cause this shit bigger than me. Nah, for real. Let's get it.
What's up with it? What's up with it, brother Theo? Brother Theo, how you doing today, brother?
Oh man, we doing good, man. It's Friday after freedom. You know what? Everybody's hopefully they're coming in tonight, and I feel like talking, man. I'm doing good. I'm feeling good.
All righty then, brother. Man, that's good to hear from you, man. And I want to thank you guys. We at 999 subscribers, 999. And also, we are going to have a good discussion tonight. So you guys go ahead and get your drinks together because it's Funky Fridays, okay? And also, it's your F Your Feelings Fridays because today in the current market, the world, we are prepping for World War III. Joe Biden is in Canada. China is just getting everybody together for peace, and Russia is in Africa, and Africa says that they are loving their relationship with Russia. And now let's go to local news. Local news, brokers are hidden carriers with chargebacks, are denying and coming up with old claims of detention, loadout trailers, and factoring companies are not being sympathetic to the carriers. So we're gonna let y'all go ahead and get up in here, man, and pull up.
Oh yeah.
All right, man. I tell you something, man. Let's
go
ahead and come to the screen, man. Let's come up to the screen, man. What's up?
Yeah. You got it, brother. What's going on with you?
Oh, nothing, man. Just, man, it's been a roller coaster week, man.
Yeah.
It's been a roller coaster week. What about you, man?
Hey, same here, man. You know, busy all week. Of course, you know, getting things done, which, you know, we try to do every day, you know, stay productive, if one may say. But yeah, it's a lot going on, Pimp, and you hit on a lot of cylinders. The only thing I think you miss is what I will call the deal breaker. Mexico is trying to join BRICS.
Oh, yes.
That's gonna be the deal breaker right there, Pimp.
Man, and then I just also the Mexican government is getting back at the Republicans.
Yeah.
All right, Grams. Hey, if you guys are not familiar, he's a representative over there in the Carolinas. Grams came out with this propaganda about Mexico, about the tourists that went down there to Mexico, you know, and unfortunately, some of them passed away, got shot up, and things of that nature. So Mexico is, in my opinion, is showing the United States you ain't gonna do shit by actually going on to Vulcan. If you guys understand Vulcan is a material producer and manufacturer and a big key player in the infrastructure of the United States with material and aggregates. Well, the Mexico government has raided their property. What's up with you, K9 Proceeds? What's up with you? Yes. So, Leo, it's getting spicy out there, man. You got things that's going on. People are not, I guess, are not tuning in.
No,
what's going on around them, brother?
No, I don't think they are. I think they're in their own bubble, and with everything that's going on right now, your bubble may burst. You know, we're seeing massive layoffs, companies screwing people. We're going to get into that, but what's going on political is really, really picking up steam now. I don't think we've seen things move as fast as they're moving, and so many countries are aligning, coming together. It's almost like we're standing by ourselves to a certain degree. And, you know, we got to look at it for what it is, man.
Well, we got Canada on our side right now. You know, truckers are, you know, they're voicing their opinion, but the biggest thing that's going on is the financial apocalypse, basically.
Yes,
we got the apocalypse with the petrodollar, you know. China and Russia is coming in. The U.S. government is now, you know, going around, and people are making fun and saying that the United States is not strong. And we are seeing, I would say, a trickle effect where you're seeing the banks already was just needing massive bailout. Now brokering companies are not. Now let me say this for the record: brokers always been known to dibble dab and not pay carriers. So
Correct.
I'm not saying that all of these current events that's happening simultaneously has something to do with it, but you got to ask yourself this question: more companies are finding ways to withhold paying.
Yeah.
And what you got, brother? What you got
I,
there?
I was agreeing with you. I said, yeah, you're right. They are finding ways to withhold pay as much as possible. The question is, are they withholding because they can, or are they withholding because their finances aren't there?
Well, I will always assume the worst and hope for the best.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is where they are going to play this really a checkers game. They're going to do a massive chargeback, basically non-payment to factoring companies.
Correct.
But it's a silver lining in this because it's massive reports about carriers are not getting paid and carriers not paying their owner operators or company drivers, like the company down there in Florida earlier this week that misled and lied to their subcontractors and employees about payment and just ran off with the fucking money. And you got to ask yourself this. Okay, we already know that this freight apocalypse, basically, TQL has been on a lot of people's lips and tongues, but you got to look at it nationwide. Are other brokers going to follow suit and not try to pay? And also, are people looking at their factoring contracts? Do they really understand about chargebacks and how much the penalties, you know? And do carriers understand that their paperwork, BOL, must be well documented? It's just so much to unload right here, man. I'm gonna need you to.
Yeah.
It's just so
Well,
much to unload,
yeah,
man. It's,
and you're right, right? I will bring it down to where a third grade can understand it, right? Uh, they always say handwriting very neat, cross every T, dot every I, right? So if you're not doing that and you're sending these bills in, guess what? You're holding your own money. But now companies have gotten extreme with it, with what they're doing. So if it's not right to the T, they're not cutting checks. Now, some may say they're doing it deliberate. I think people need to not worry about TQL right now. There's so much other stuff going on in this trucking industry. Like you said, we have companies just shutting down, withholding pay. Guys are out in the open, don't know where they're going to go, where they're going to be able to take their trucks. Half of them, their RPs was under that company, and they are in a point of destitute. When someone owes you eight, nine, 10, $12,000 and there is no money coming in, you could be destitute in 30 days. So me personally, I'm looking at this thing and I'm like, you know what? Enough of this shit. I'm tired of all these companies coming in from different countries and they're setting up shop here. And then 4 or 5 years, they make their money and they just bounce. They screw the drivers, right? They screw the American public. When you screw one driver, guess what? He's got a family to take care of. So there's money not coming in that household. There's money not being put in the economy. Somebody can say, hey, it ain't my problem. Well, it is. We're a consumer-based economy. When you take money out, nobody's buying. Guess what? Freight ain't fucking moving. Go ahead, Pat.
yeah, man. Well, you passionate about it, man. Man, you got me all over the map now because I want to talk on that, right? We're gonna try to we are gonna try to fire off on every cylinder tonight. You guys hit that like, subscribe. We at 999. We trying to hit that big 1,000. I guess let's go in with the factoring company, right? I want to just, I just want to stand on this for a second, and then you guys, we will move on. And if we are moving too fast, man, hit that chat line, let us know. But save your money. Yes, people need to start saving, to start looking at savings. Okay, let's go with factoring. Okay. Now, I believe a lot of carriers now are going to open their eyes, or they are going about to experience. If they're new to this, they are about to have their cherry popped, because they're going to find out what factoring companies do in a moment of chargeback and when the economy is on the downslide. A lot of people, like you, what you're saying, when people will put their emotion before their logic and say, oh, they are intentionally doing this. Yes, it's apparently so, because you know that you completed the load. You know that you're not a thief. You know that you operate your business and your company off of honesty, standards, and quality. Yes, that's what you are providing. And that shady ass broker is trying to manipulate and not pay you, right? Then also you got the middleman being the factoring company. The factoring company has been very nice to you. The factoring company treated you like family, but now in a situation where you really need them, to not charge you back, they hit you with that, our hands are tied. And then you look back, and I'm trying to come from the carrier. I'm coming in from the carrier standpoint. When a carrier looks at the business of money generated throughout that factoring company, how much money they put through that factoring company, like this doesn't mean anything. $400,000. I have factored $400,000 with you, and you trying to tell me that you're not going to give me no leeway, where you're not going to ask the broker to prove that I didn't do the load. You're going to ask the broker, are you going to ask the broker anything on my behalf? And the factor company responds, we try not to get in the middle of that. And I could feel the carrier, because then it's basically an oxymoron mode, right? They don't want to get in the middle of it when it's a disruption, but they love to stay in the middle of it when it's beneficial. Now, this is where carriers need to start opening up their eyes and start looking at their paperwork and how they're filing, and start to understand something very important, very, very important. Factoring companies, date to pay, they DTP, let me go, dog, Tom, Paul, right? DTP does not, you should not base your operating standards or your date to pay to the factoring company. I know what the factoring company provides is a 30-day, a 60-day, a 90-day, 120-day, 140, 160-day, blah, blah, blah. You guys need to start implementing your own accounts collectibles, or collectible accounts, or collections. Okay. So many carriers are going to wake up Monday morning and they're going to have something, a bad taste and a bad punch. I believe this weekend, a lot of brokers are going to get together, look at their books, and cook up some conspiracies against carriers not to pay. Reason not to pay. Because you got to keep in mind that the factoring companies, they lend you the money. That money is not officially yours. And factoring companies know that your company, that carriers are only floating on credit. Literally, a lot of, I'm not saying 100% of carriers, but I'm going to say a large amount is floating off of credit, which is nothing wrong with it. I'm not speaking bad about it, but they know that this is your most vulnerable point, is that they can hit you at the factory, because where in a court of law, they have to prove that you actually did what they claim that you did. Factoring companies don't make the brokers prove shit. They look at their own clients and make their clients prove it to the broker. And they are just going to be a witness. That's it. A witness. And I think that the thing that is not covered under the surety bond, a lot of carriers are about to experience. And that thing is called accessory pay, detention, layover, lumper fees. Now, me and Theo have said this in previous shows, where you guys should be having your money and your rate confirmation reflect everything as line haul. I don't care if it's layover. I don't care if it's detention. I don't care if it's an extra drop. Everything should pay out in one category, and that is line haul.
Correct.
Do not allow a broker to itemize your rate confirmations. That is very critical to understand. And now people are going to understand it. Now, I'm not gonna kick you when you're down because I'm gonna give them I'm gonna give them a little leeway, Theo, and say this. I'm gonna say that you didn't know. So, how do you weaponize the rate confirmation towards the broker? You do not allow a broker to itemize any rate confirmation. Now, a lot of people don't say, well, Coyote do it, TQL do it. They only do it because you don't say nothing back. You know that's only voluntary, right?
Correct.
So if you call a broker or you email a broker and say, hey, no, just do not itemize it. My back office does the itemization. I just need you to pay that as line haul. The reason why it is so critical and why it's so important to have that as line haul, because when you're pursuing your money, you really, if you read your rate confirmation, the broker say they pay out in 60 days. I'll tell you some little tricky shit. We in a down economy, I would be going after their ass for 30 days. I know somebody gonna say, man, that's unpractical. You should not be doing it. But I'm gonna tell you something right now. Every day that I look out this window or turn on the news or turn on the radio, I have less trust in the banking system. I have less trust in big corporation. I have less trust in corporation actually being honest to the small people. So I'm not playing by their fucking set of rules.
There you go.
You got sheeps out there and you got motherfucking wolves. And it's time for carriers, owner operators start becoming some goddamn wolves. Instead of begging to have their seat at the table, instead of begging politicians, come on now, we can look at TV right now. How many things that really being addressed about the American public, the hardworking, the middle class, the people that make this country move? Zero. How much shit you see about let's talk about some sexuality. Let's get some grown-ups in schools to start talking to our kids about sexuality. You see that shit playing like ain't nobody business, pimp. But the thing that matter, people, affordable housing, you don't hear shit about that. Crime is up. So with everything that's going on, like what Theo say, is so much things that's going on. You got Vulcan. This happened, I believe, today. Breaking news. Vulcan Material. They are based out of Birmingham, Alabama. One of the biggest, I think there's only 3 of them in the world, 3 aggregates manufacturers. And if you don't understand Vulcan, okay, Vulcan employs hundreds of thousands of trucks. Okay. And owner operators and independents, and majority of their material is used on federal projects, highways, streets, sidewalks. Vulcan owns it all. Right now, Mexico government raided their facility and taken the fucking material.
We gonna come in and take your shit.
Yeah. Now they talking about, hold on, we gotta now. Why is that a big concern? That material that's in Mexico gets ships over there to Alabama, comes up here to Texas. Now, if there's no material, because Vulcan owns it all. Vulcan is like who's the richest man? Who's the richest man? Help me out.
It's not Bezos. Yeah, let's say Warren Buffett. In this country, Warren Buffett.
Yes. Vulcan is equivalent to Warren Buffett for material. Mexico is hidden Vulcan where it hurts. Massive. Now, don't be surprised because Vulcan already came out. Vulcan is they are sending some people down there. They saying, hey, man, I understand what's going on, the relationship with you in the U.S. Hey, we are out of this, right?
Yeah.
We just provide materials to carriers and projects, and we work, we give to the community, we respect your country, your government. Hey, the Mexico government and president is like, we don't give a fuck. And they got the pictures, the video's out. Vulcan has released the video of them raiding their facility and taking it basically hostage. Now, Vulcan, like, we don't have access to nothing, and you're not allowed.
So they can't ship any aggregates across the country, right? So
No,
now we
not out of
start to
Mexico.
yeah, okay. So now in let's say 30 days, you're going to see a downturn, right? If we don't have the product, we can't build the roads. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now you got people who aren't going to be working. And you're right. There are a lot of owner operators, independents, carriers out there, and company drivers that haul this product. You see it all the
Yes.
time. Now, when they can't move anything, now what happens? Once again,
Oh,
you're taking money out of the economy. It's going to
well,
slow down.
well, that just shows you that this climate, when people say that politics has nothing to do with trucking,
Oh, shit.
shit, you better start waking up. I want to read this. Terrell, it's not illegal to hold anyone's paycheck, and the amount of the time the paycheck can be held varies from state to state, and also dependent upon the person's position within the company. Yes, yes. Um, so in Florida, if they was holding the paycheck, Terrell, they are doing it in the most shystest way when they shut the doors and promise the truckers that when they get to the yard, they'll pay them. Yes, and I will say this because that's one of those. That is a good remark, right? So I would tell drivers, especially company drivers. Now, before I say this, I want to say this. I remember during the big trucking uh, uh, fever, basically, when a lot of company drivers wanted to work for companies and be classified as a 1099. Well, you're about to get your fucking underwear smoked. Now you're about to see why you should not be a company driver classified as 1099 because the state you got their hands are fucking tied.
Yeah.
Their hands, they can't go because you're a subcontractor. So basically you misclassified, but you want the state benefit, you want the state help, but you was not paying into the state.
That's the point they miss.
And you was doing it selfishly. Now, this is where when you think you're making a lot of goddamn money, tricking, you about to realize it was all a risk. You was literally rolling on a big ass gamble. The person that's a
Right.
W-2 that could prove that they're a W-2, they're going to be okay. They're going to be okay because they could go into the state and let the state speak on the behalf of them because the state is not going to play with you. State is going to start freezing some fucking accounts.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah,
now the 1099 subcontractors, all the 1099s, the only thing you really could do is civil suit. And who are you going to civil suit? And you got to pay for them to be served. Don't get it twisted.
Oh yeah, you do you do up here, and I would give you a good example. Gentleman was owed 18,000. Company was out of Catskills, New York. Was going to try to take him to court to get his money, and they told them straight up, if you lose, you're going to owe the court about $5,000. If you lose.
Well,
Right?
that's that state. That's
Yeah,
that.
well, I'm just using an example, right? Basically
Yeah.
saying when you're coming in as 1099, you really don't have any say so. There's no representation for you. But if I'm a W-2, then you're right. The state can come in and try to sue the company. It could be classified as a mass lawsuit, and that's not the word I want to use, but I'm using
Well,
tonight.
let's keep it simple. Unemployment.
There you go.
They could collect unemployment because carriers supposed to employees. I'm not going to classify as carriers. I'm just saying your employer is supposed to have unemployment insurance. Okay. Now you're about to see the truth. Now, this is called Fuck Your Feelings Fridays too. We got the nice music playing in the background. So we are going to get to the nitty gritty because I'm really fucking fed up, right? Because I don't know if we're going to be around next year if World War III kicks the fuck off. So before I go and meet my savior, I just want to at least say, hey, man, I gave it my fucking all, right?
No doubt.
The guys that's saying 1099, if you don't own your tractor right now, and you were a you basically is a W-2, but you want to keep all your money, good luck to you, and you better start watching the company you fucking work for because now they can literally run off with the bag with no penalties, pimp.
You have no
So
rights.
what you gonna do? Assault them? They could get that's a crime on you. Okay,
Yeah.
what you gonna do? Steal something? That's a crime on you. What you gonna do? Go on Facebook and cry? Guess what? Nobody fucking cares because everybody out here is trying to get their money. You knew this. You knew dancing with the devil, you might get burned. Now you're getting burned.
Yeah, it's already hot down there in Florida, and they dealing with the hot stick getting poked. It's what they dealing with.
Well, I wouldn't just say Florida, man.
It's everywhere, right? Everywhere. But see, here's the thing, though. This is what is gonna push, and I love the message just came across the screen. But this is what's gonna push this AB5, where it's gonna take those who want to have that freedom of owning a truck, they were just signed on to somebody. It's gonna make it hard for them.
No,
you don't think so?
AB5 was only implemented in the best interest of politicians in their fucking pockets. It has nothing to really do by classified trucks. They say it on surface, but look at the taxes. Look at what they're implementing, and does it really help the industry? If they were looking at the if they was really concerned about classification, they would just make IRS do their fucking job.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, we won't have all this 1099 company.
There you go. You'll get audited. Well, they are calling right now, the politicians and the federal government now is really implementing, focusing down. Even the Treasury has stated that they're going to do more audits this year than ever before. And it's about to get wild, man. But let's move on, man. Let's move on with the so factoring companies, TQL has been on everybody's lips. JB Hunt, man, here go the thing, man. Here go the thing. All these brokers get fucking devilish when the money stop flowing. Yeah, they implement things that's you already signed in the contract. Transparency is not fucking coming. Okay, it sounds nice. It sounds like a fucking unicorn. It sounds really good. Make you happy, make you fuzzy. Only thing they're going to do is say no. They are blacklisted, and the game. And I understand that people saying it's going to take a massive number, but right now, it's so much going on in the world. The politicians are right now, they don't know if it's going to be a nuclear attack tomorrow. Yeah. Right now, they ain't caring.
They're not worried about whether you're seeing the rate between two business entities, right? Man, they're not worried about that.
At
this point.
Dude, they was worried more about fucking TikTok.
Yeah. yes. Think about that. We had a congressional hearing on TikTok. You get what I'm saying? But see, here's the difference. There's money involved.
Oh, it's a lot of money.
Yeah, you can complain all you want about transparency. Where your money at?
I'm glad you brought that up, man. Man, Facebook, Zuckerberg, whatever.
Zuckerberg.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But anyway, the Facebook man, he was so pissed off at competition, he put his money behind it. Carriers are so pissed off at brokers, got to put that money behind it. Some people don't want to address what's in plain sight. So let me help you out and try to navigate you to see things in a different picture beyond your fucking emotions. Facebook, Instagram had a problem with TikTok. They lobbied, put some money behind it. And if you watch the congressional hearing, they was talking about the fucking kids.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's all they focus on. Yeah.
Suicide, kids, obesity, eating disorder, and bullying. I'm like, dude, have you seen YouTube shorts? Have you seen these shorts where these motherfuckers got Glock switches shooting these motherfuckers out in a neighborhood? You don't see motherfuckers getting their head blown off on YouTube?
Yeah, they gonna say that about that.
They got the songs. They got the songs. You could click the song. I'm just example, shoot 'em up, bang, bang. And the clip will be about some kids, some young age teenagers riding through a neighborhood and just shooting wildly in the air. And they talking about, well, TikTok promote violence. I'm like, you motherfuckers haven't seen YouTube.
Let me tell you something. YouTube picked up where World Star Hip Hop in World Star.
Oh, dude.
Right? And you don't see that on TikTok. You don't see a lot of that because you know what it is with TikTok they're so scared of is you can get a lot of educational information off of TikTok, right? Now they're making this where they're China. That ain't got nothing to do with it. This is about competition at the end of the day. Competition. That's just it. And free will. I would say free will. They're taking your free will away if they want to remove TikTok. You know?
Yeah. We about to see China already. They stepped up and the government raided a firm over there in China this morning. No, like really. Like yesterday, our congressional leaders, reps was grilling TikTok CEO, and this morning, China raided one of the wealthiest U.S. firms in their country and got everybody arrested.
Wow.
It's just and honestly, man, then Putin went to Africa. Hey, man, I don't know. Hold on for a second. Let me slow down the music. Man, Uganda president. We don't want you alphabet people. You gays. He said we ain't gonna accept it. We passed the law.
That's right.
Yeah. Then people and he was like, I don't want it. And the people have spoken said, we don't want the Western ways. We see what's going on over there. And then Putin like, hey man, we're gonna wipe y'all dead clean, man. Then Africa said, we love Russia. I said, and then they start talking shit. You know, they have every right to. And I'm just looking at this like, we got a lot of fucking problems going on. And you looking at the brokers, and I'm still like, hey man, I got the music. I'm looking like when these carriers are going to be some fucking wolves. Have you noticed nobody's coming to help you?
No,
nobody. No, you think that the Secretary of Transportation in this crisis right now is going to start talking about truck drivers getting paid fairly? You guys better get smart. You guys better get fucking ruthless. That's what you're gonna have to do. All this being nice, I'm gonna be civil. They're gonna bankrupt you, pimp.
And nobody's coming to save you. Yeah. Nobody's coming to save you right now, right? And when you look at FMCSA, what's going on right now? And even though rail is a part of FMCSA, they're trying to figure out all these rail accidents that's going on. That's been there, but now they're getting publicized.
No, Theo, not Theo.
I'm making it stretch, and I'm stretching it.
You stretching it, man.
Well, what I'm saying is their attention is not on trucking.
You don't even know where their attention is right now. They are not even mentioning anything. The last time we got Buttigieg, we still got the clip. Hold on, I got Buttigieg right here. Still got Buttigieg. Where Buttigieg at?
I love this clip.
Yeah, here you go, right here.
I signed that my time is up, but I'm really glad we were able to have this conversation. I'm really glad that it was as candid as it is, too. Do you want to go ahead and do the thing? Here. I want to pass it down a little. Still can't make it out. Youth, hope, you will youth to Pete. You will kill. No, I won't. You will kill us? That's really mean. No, I'm here to help you. Pro-corporate funding equals climate chaos. That's why I don't take corporate PAC money. And Wall Street Pete. I remember when they said the same thing about Obama. And then he set up the CFPB, put Elizabeth Warren in charge of it, and delivered some of the toughest regulations on Wall Street ever. So I appreciate where you're coming from.
All bullshit. No fresh start with old money. He's not talking about, I'm telling you, man, Canada. And if you guys haven't heard, I posted it. Canada is now reducing the hours of training and drop the age, 18 years old. You only need 36 hours. 36 hours. You're getting your CDL. It's in effect.
Correct.
It's here. Think about it. And it's coming to America.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, listen, we've been pushing the 18-year-olds coming into the industry for what, the last 3 years? It's been talked about, and now we're starting to push it. So if Canada enacts, guess what? We're right there with them. We're right there.
It's coming. They right now. They are hoping. This is where my money is. This is where my money is. FMCSA knows that carriers getting fucked over right now.
No doubt.
The factoring companies, they don't even have any real safeguards. They don't have safeguards like they should for their clients. And when I say clients, I mean carriers, truckers and carriers, which is the same thing. But I just want people to understand that's listening. We don't have safeguards in place, but we paid the most. We paid the most for everything.
Yeah.
And we are still sitting around here acting like some fucking sheeps. And then when a wolf bite us, we don't want to bite back. Y'all want to go and get a master. Look at weak. They want to fucking look weak. They want to get a master. They want a piece of paper. Man, a piece of paper never do shit.
That's right.
It don't really do shit. Guys like, well, let me hold this up to you. Hey, you guys, look at this paper. Look at this paper. Congress said that the broker is supposed to be transparent with us. That shit ain't happening, pimp.
No. It definitely ain't gonna happen if you're down there trying to bark but not barking. That's definitely not gonna happen. I was go back to what I said before, and I'm gonna stand on it. You want changes? You gotta have some money coming to the table. All this complaining going on, not gonna solve it. No, you know why? Nobody's listening.
What about protests?
What about protests? Well, let me say this. Who's listening? Let's be honest. Who's listening?
How do you get Theo, they can have a lot of people listening, man.
Well, I'm being realistic. If everybody's
you think
listening,
it's an echo chamber? You think it's an echo chamber?
Yes, I think it's a huge echo chamber. I mean a huge one. I ain't talking about them China microphones. I'm talking about the real deal Holyfield American microphones with the good echo chamber. And they are really here. That's all you're getting. What you got with me 4 weeks ago when I was echoing that night. That's what you get.
Oh man, you know what? Let me get this. We got to play this commercial by French Kiss, and we're gonna come back and talk about this. You guys hit that chat line, the comment section, and let us know. But anyway, man, we are back, you guys. So, Theo, you think it's an echo chamber, man?
I really do, man. I really do. I see a moment. I don't see a movement. I don't see sacrifice. In this era that we're in, you sacrifice with your dollars. You can yell all you want on the top of Mount Everest. It's just what it is. It's echoing all the way down to the bottom, but it has no weight. You're going to have some money coming in there now.
Well, I see this, Theo. I don't know why the carrier's holding back and not following pursuit like the people in Paris when the president is trying to raise the retirement age from 62 to 64. Them motherfuckers out in the streets.
They do.
They out in the streets.
I want to add to that. One thing I will say. We become so docile.
Hold on, pimp. Who's we?
Well, let me rephrase it. A lot of the American public, we take it as it is. These other countries, man, they get out there and they are going blow for blow with the cops, the military, everybody until they get what they want. They're standing at a united force is what they're doing. They're standing together for
Well, yeah, I
what's
think
right.
we have that here in America now, Theo.
Yeah, we do, but not as
Yeah.
potent as what we're seeing outside the country.
So hold on now.
Yeah, I said
You saying these wolves ain't got no bite? These wolves ain't got no teeth?
it. Wolves got dentures. The old wolves.
Man, I see it. Man, these guys had some leadership, man. If they could have set aside a political, put mute on that motherfucker.
Yeah.
And went out there and actually protest, especially these low freight waves, these low rates. Stop, unsubscribe from that 1 week.
Yeah.
1 fucking week. What you probably need. I would say a good 15,000 trucks.
Well, they say they got 23.
If they had 15, I wouldn't even go 23. I would get a conservative number. 15,000 trucks. Don't do it like them boys did in Miami. See, they kept that shit local at the port. They gonna block the fucking port. Fuck the port.
Yeah.
Okay, because they already isolated themselves. Like, okay, I really don't give a damn what's going on with OTR or flatbed. I just care about the port. Now, fuck that. We need to attack the whole system as a whole.
It got to be a united force.
Yeah, everything, everything, pimp, everything. And I wouldn't go to Washington, D.C. I wouldn't go, not to Washington, because that's just be a bait. I wouldn't do it up there in New York. I wouldn't do it in fucking Cali. I'll find me a red state to do it in and make this. I'll go to Tennessee.
The volunteers.
I-40. I go to Tennessee on I-40. Fucking go inside of Memphis. Shut down fucking Memphis. Guarantee you the city of Memphis just going to participate because that shit looks fun.
Yeah.
Now, you got the residents, you got the truckers, you got the motherfucker over there in West Memphis. You got some noise making. And you know these motherfuckers, you got some people that really just want some shit to pop off anyway because they
so they could do something. Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know what? You got to affect people's money. You got to be in an area where people. I can't go to work. I can't go to get my Dunkin' Donuts. I can't get my Starbucks. All these trucks are everywhere, right? And I get what some are doing. We got people now that are doing a hunger strike.
I don't know what that's gonna do. Hey man, I'm gonna tell you something. Gonna take the motherfucker to the insane asylum, and you doing that in Washington D.C. Man, that's the quick. Hey man, I'm gonna tell you something. That shit you should understand by our government. The government don't give a fuck if you go hungry.
No.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
No.
Come on, like really, man. You were better off going to Oregon and doing that shit in front of a business. You know, they'll feel you could have went to Oregon and did it at the Freightliner dealership. They probably would have gave you a damn brand new Cascadia. Yeah. You know, if you want to affect some shit. See, I think we probably make the watch list. We probably gonna make the watch list. But if I wanted to turn up, I'll go to Memphis. I will look at the area, notice the people. The city is mostly middle class. It's a large condensed population. Majority of them are truckers. You got the artery of Tennessee right there in Memphis. It's the center of the United States. All the trucks. And started some shit right there. There are already plenty of truck parking. Watch what happens. Watch how the city comes and hype you up and support you.
Yeah.
You're gonna have 4-wheelers blocking the fucking roads doing donuts. Everybody happy. They ain't got enough police in Memphis. Don't go to Washington where they got backup. No, go to Memphis. Go to Memphis. You got every truck in America coming through Memphis, Tennessee, West Memphis, Atlanta. Now we got some shit rolling. Now we can make some noise. Plenty of spaces. You got plenty of hotels, plenty of space to park trucks. You can make your voice heard. You could go hit every truck stop. Look at the truck stop capacity. It's just logistically getting your voice out there without worrying about people just really going to jail. It's Memphis, pimp. They 201 Poplar only can hold so many.
What I'm seeing is I'm seeing a lack of organization skills. You got too many people trying to do too many different things.
Why don't you see now? You just criticize.
I said it. I said it. That's right. I said it.
Okay, what you got, Theo? What you got?
Here's the thing, pimp. I'm gonna go back to what I always say. You're trying to do a grassroots effort, but you're walking on hot asphalt with cheap ass Crocs, them load canceling Crocs. That's what you're walking on the asphalt with, right? So how are you gonna get anything done? One, you got to have one unified cause. What are we here for? What are we trying to do? Okay, we understand that. Now I agree with what you're saying. Let's pick a city where it is a thoroughfare of just trucks day in and night, day in and night. We can start there. But I haven't heard nobody. You want to go on a hunger strike? Hey, be sure this is what you want to do. You can actually damage your health when you do this kind of stuff, right? You want to email, you want to complain, we're going to put our foot on their necks, we're going to assault them. By me, do your thing. But I ain't heard nobody talk about organization with money. Money talks in this country.
Well,
and when you affect somebody's money, people
are going to go where the
listen.
money at. Now I'm gonna be the rebellious Theo. You saying get the money and go where? Washington D.C.
Well, here's the thing. Once you have the money,
let me ask you this.
Yeah,
where the money going to go? Where the money's going to go, Theo?
Where you going to take the money? Of course, you're going to take the money to the problem of the source. If you don't have any money, your voice means nothing. Shit, money is free speech.
See, that's where you thinking that you want to do this shit with the politically correct. Fuck that. Shut down the city. Let people hear you. Make a lot of motherfuckers upset. Because I'm gonna tell you something now. You get I'm not calling for violence, no way or form. But if you get the working class, people that's not truck drivers supporting you, blocking shit for you, bringing food to you, we unify the motherfucking society. You unify the middle class as a whole.
Yeah, but you got to get unified to even do that.
Man, just start the shit up. You must never been to an illegal street race.
You know what? There's no need to bring it up my illegal activities. Wink, wink. But you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna get it started this weekend. Now we're gonna see what's gonna go down. Everybody's got their own social media account. They're getting everybody together. Shit, I'm down for the cause. But I'm gonna be straight up. Y'all gonna have to bring some money so we can make this thing work.
You got to say a number, man. What would be the number?
My number would be to gain or raise in the next 60 days $1 million. That's what I would want. $1 million in the next 60 days.
25,000 shut down the whole city of Memphis.
That's right.
I guarantee you.
Okay.
It will only take 25,000.
Once they shut it down, then what? What happens after they shut it down?
Yeah, they just got to have the message. I'm telling you how you get your message out. You need to get your senior citizens, get you some old senior citizens, have them a well-spoken, make sure they female now. Make sure they female. Let them do all the talking. The young men, the middle-aged men, they protect them at all costs. Leave the fucking politics out of it. Do not allow a damn pastor into the crowd. We don't have time for Sunday church while we try to get our voices heard.
And that's the problem. They allow everybody to come in and speak for them. Now, I'm with you. If you want to talk about shutting the city down, I'm with you, Pimp. I'm not. You got yeah.
What they gonna do?
Yeah.
What they gonna do? Because here's the thing: you have to get the people, not just the truckers. You got to get the people. And a lot of people are fucking fed up. A lot of people really just don't want to talk about politics. And I get that. Because some of them are, they regretting their decision. But hey, they participated. But now people are just fed up with, man, I'm fucking losing. Y'all want to talk about Ukraine. We sitting here with our elected leaders are bragging and saying that we are doing patriotic duties and we are being very patriotic by giving them $3 trillion. Care packages. Biden got up in front of everybody and said, we're going to make sure they have Social Security. But over here, they're trying to cut the shit.
Yeah. And that's the problem. You see what you just said? You see what you just said? We're dumping our money. No, I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah, I just don't want to get all over there. It's just, it's fresh on the people's mind. You got factoring companies. See, this is where truck drivers, carriers need to be really upset.
Oh, fuck their feelings.
Just say, man. Say, damn. God damn, Theo.
I'm gonna mute and let you talk. Go ahead.
No, you just gonna step on my ball sacks? Whatever. This is where the carriers should be upset at. These factoring companies acting like they ain't got no skin on responsibility. They bought the BOLs. How can you profit from it but not lose? And I understand that the carriers signed an agreement, but these one-sided ass contracts, if we wait on the government to do it, they are still going to fuck us because they're going to just write it in the way of the best lobbyists, the most expensive, the most paid, the highest donated lobbyists in their favor. Now we need to bring this shit to the public because I'm looking at all these other countries around us. They are saying, nah, we ain't going to take this shit. We ain't. These factory companies, bullshit. I don't give a damn. If Amazon could start up a trucking company and get paid the same day for merchandise off of Amazon.com, and they're a fucking carrier, every carrier in the United States should be able to get paid instantly. If we could book the fucking load instantly, we should be able to get paid instantly, and you could track that shit through the ELD.
No doubt.
Done deal. Done fucking deal. Factoring companies are irrelevant. They are nothing but data harvesters. I've been saying that shit from the get-go. The only purpose that factoring companies serve is to benefit the fucking load board to create market rate from the dumbest damn carrier factoring. Yeah. That's It's data. It's data. They weaponizing your factoring against you.
Yeah, well, they weaponize your data against you. We just seen where companies stole one company's whole authority and everything and booking loads and not even paying them for it. So they're using your own data against you. But I'm gonna go back to what I said, Pimp. I agree with everything you said. Let's shut it down. Do what we got to do. But they're not gonna do that.
Well, they ain't gonna do it. Oh man. I got hope. We about to go in World War III. Y'all still over here saying yes sir, no sir, after they just fucking just bent you over.
A dollar and a prayer, you can win the lottery, Pimp.
Man, I'm gonna tell you something, man.
Keep hope alive.
Man, that hope you will be fucking broke. Fucking Feelings Friday. Y'all hit that like button and subscribe. You will be broke, man. Right now in America, carriers should not be emailing brokers and telling them how the fuck you feel. Y'all should name a day of the week where everybody gets on TikTok, use the hashtag, don't book it. Find one particular broker, come together. You got to get it started this weekend. I'm gonna throw y'all a bone. More people are going to be on the social media platform TikTok this weekend than any other time ever. Look at the numbers. It's not lying. It's easy to start it.
The analytics is showing it.
It's showing it. It's showing it. Y'all can literally get the firestorm started this weekend and have the brokers begging your asses Monday morning. Then once you get the ball rolling, don't book it Wednesday, don't book it Tuesday, don't book it Thursday, whatever day y'all pick. Then y'all need to start another fucking trend. Don't factor. Don't factor. Make the brokers pay quick pay with no percentage. No percentage. No quick pay fees. Fuck that. I guarantee you to make it happen. Only thing they're going to do is just adjust the rate. I don't care. I don't care if you adjust the rate. But let me see that motherfucking rate confirmation. 0%. Now we got some paperwork we could take up there to Congress.
That's
We
right.
show Congress. These motherfuckers could pay us the right way, the fair way, right now. We need y'all to implement something. See what we did?
Yeah.
I guarantee you, the mother. Wait, hey, say, man, that's how you do it. I call it the poor man way of doing it. Theo want $1 million. Fuck $1 million. Y'all give me $1 million. I ain't gonna do right now. I'm gonna tell y'all right now.
Well, that's why I wouldn't involve you. But you are asking people to do right, right? You talking about, hey man, we about to go climb Mount Everest, but they coming in there with Stacey Adams dress shoes.
Hey man, I ain't
you
gonna
ain't
do
climbing
right,
no mountain like that, pimp.
I ain't gonna do right, man. I'm gonna be in somebody rehab. What happened, OB? Them motherfuckers got me $1 million. God damn.
Oh, I ain't gonna do right.
Y'all gonna see OB open up 2 Walmarts and a McDonald's.
Yeah.
Fuck them truck drivers.
Now you see where I'm at.
Don't give me $1 million. That's why I'm saying y'all need to find somebody. Don't give me 5,000. We'll make something shake now.
Yeah.
25,000. We will shut down the city of Memphis. Y'all think I'm joking? We will shut that bitch down. We don't need that many trucks. We don't really need that many trucks.
Man, you
if
give
you
me
know how to
box, I'll shut it down.
Say, man, that's how I would go to the hub. I would go to the central, the data hub right there, Memphis, Tennessee. I would not go to no damn Washington. I won't go to Florida. I'm not going anywhere where you could box me in. I'm going to Memphis. That's the home of the middle class, the hard workers, the people that's fucking fed up. Go. Your color doesn't matter. Your views doesn't matter. Everybody is accepted, but just stay focused. Stay focused.
Yeah.
The whole meetup is about money. Don't get it twisted, man.
Yeah. Well, my thing is, listen, man, people got to truly say, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired, and stand on it. Because if not, you can't be sick and tired if you keep doing the same thing over and over. I'm gonna answer his question.
He is sick and tired.
Look, the independents get a black cup when you order them from the website. That's your independent cup. It's the black cup. I got the blue cup. I'm a blue cup guy. That's me. OB got the red. All independents, you get your black cup.
Oh. Yeah. Come on, we'll be giving cups away in the crowd. Yeah, but like we protest, but yeah, hold on, pimp. We're gonna go get some we're gonna get some Calvin hot wings, though. We're gonna get some hot wings. Come back to this protest. Y'all gonna be like, oh, B, you got on some special glasses. Hey, pimp, these police mace up here, but hey, we all right.
What you talking about?
Man,
what you talking about?
Tell you, man,
canceling t-shirts.
It's low cancel t-shirts. We be up there with some TQL safety jackets. Man, we will turn that bitch into a party, but we will be heard. We will.
No doubt.
Here's the thing. I'm not going to go to the corporate level and try to beat them at their own fucking game. If you know anything about battle, if you know anything about history and with wars and battle, you never go to their playing field and trying to beat them there.
No doubt.
You bring them down to the people. You always bring them down to the people. Bring them down to the people, baby. That's what I say. I'm not going up to Washington. I wouldn't give a damn if they, hey man, we're gonna pay for a ticket for you to come up here. I'm not coming, pimp.
Yeah.
I got to come via Zoom. I'm not going up there.
Yeah, you go to Washington, I'm definitely selling these hot dogs because I know you're gonna be hungry. So
Damn, Theo.
You better off to go to Memphis. At least everybody down there conjugating is gonna be able to get some good ribs, right? Good food, bring everybody together, pimp.
Yeah, I can hear the black people now. You eating ribs, you know what they think of us. Nigga, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Bobby, what's up, D? Give me another rib. And give me a slice of that watermelon. Yeah.
Okay. I draw the line right there. Enough's enough. The
I'm
ribs,
eating
we good
water.
Ribs.
See, y'all sensitive. And that's how TQL keep on putting your balls in the dirt. Y'all sensitive, get triggered easy. Oh, don't say that. See, that's what, TQL and all these other brokers, Nolan, all these other broke Armstrong, Armstrong really be Armstrong in some fucking carriers.
You ain't lying.
Dude, they are representing their name to the man. They be bench resting these carriers, man. Hey, I am a SOB. I'm gonna give me a TQL jacket for real. For real.
Like a varsity leather jacket, but it's a TQL jacket.
I'm gonna get one of them Amazon jackets with TQL on the back and walk to the truck stop. I bet the truck driver gonna try to whoop my ass. I got that mace on me, pimp. You better keep them goddamn shifting hands off me.
No, you touch me, and that would be a claim.
Yeah. I can see it now. Truck driver say, "I'm gonna whoop your ass." I'll be like, "Low canceled." I'm gonna tell the I'm a 2 pick and 1 drop your ass if you don't touch.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Detention time after 4 hours, $30 an hour. Must sort and segregate.
Oh man, Trucker Voice got this. Staging a protest at Swift headquarters will bring automatic media coverage. You can bring that into Dallas, but here go the thing. Swift is protected in Dallas, Texas by the Dallas Sheriff and Lancaster. And the only thing with Lancaster, they got the fucking tow trucks. They already got the tow trucks, right? You could do it. But it's almost like we will be boxed in.
No, you don't want to go to no mega carrier site and try to.
No, Theo. Nope. Hold on now, man. Hold on. No, so that's your opinion, pimp.
Go ahead.
Man,
go ahead.
All right, y'all don't want to get boxed in. You never, if you're gonna protest, you leave space. Right? Because y'all know what they're gonna try to do. They're gonna try to make some examples. And if they got you boxed in like a fucking box of ants, got you cornered, then everybody. They're gonna break that shit up real quick and start just arresting and towing. We need an area where they can't block every entrance or exit, right? That's why I say go to Memphis. Y'all go right there in front of the damn FedEx airport. You go right there on there's Airwaves. They're right there on Airwaves and just line those motherfucking trucks up. Watch what Memphis do. You could be right across the street from FedEx's UPS. We could line that shit up, blocking their interest in our. Dude, it's so many ways. I'm telling y'all, what? And whoever decided to do it, man, just donate by Official Business Podcast or tell the news people, Official Business Podcast told me to do this shit. Watch. Do that shit. I'll come and bail you out.
Yeah.
That's no bullshit. I'll come and bail you out. I'll be on news. Sir, did you tell him to? Yes. Damn right. You're damn right. Oh, man. What inspired you to do it? TQL, low canceled.
Yeah.
Hashtag. You know what? That's what we need to start a hashtag. Low cancel. TQL, low cancel. Yeah. Low covered. No, they known for low covered. But anyway, man.
Well, we can make t-shirts of both of it. That doesn't matter. But listen, I just want them to do something other than computer fight, right? Other than fight on the internet. And I'll stand with anybody that's willing to stand up for something, but I ain't going to back you when you just talking and you're coming at every different faction of the industry, right? We just seen this week, they wanted to go out the freightways. I'm like, what freightways do?
Well, freightwaves is just in bed with them, but I can see why people, I think Trucker Voice, why not? No, Trucker Voice, I'm with you with the protest. I'm with you with that, man. I'm not knocking that. Let me say this for the record, for the people listening. I'm with any bad motherfucker that's willing to stand up. Okay? I'm with whoever decides to fucking stand up. That's what we about. Now, send those emails and hey, you guys get on this petition. I ain't signing no fucking petition. You know what they could do? They could get their phone, see the petition. Oh, press delete.
Yeah. There you go.
I don't want no fucking participation trophy. If you know what I'm saying, man, if I'm gonna stand up for something, I'm gonna stand up for it.
Well, you got to be willing to sacrifice. Look, they want a moment. They want a moment, but they're disguising it as a movement. Where's the
Who's that,
sacrifice?
Theo? Theo, who's that, Theo?
The ones who are organizing, right? Everybody's on social media, and you got so many different people now that's going at it, different organizations, and they're trying to attack the same problem, but they want to disguise it as a movement where they involve sacrifice. It is a moment because they're really just standing there typing on keys. This is what we should do. Oh, I told TQL this. Go hold your own shit. Okay, now what's changed since then? Not a thing. Not a thing.
Well, hold on. They just didn't find the official business podcast, man. Now, I would say this. Some of you guys, man, y'all going up there on TikTok and asking these brokers tell you what's going on in the street. Them bitches lying too. They lie. That is the devil. You are asking the devil companion for a glass of cold fucking water. Come on, man. Think about it, man. Think about it. They don't respect us because we ain't standing on shit. They respect us when we didn't move during COVID. During COVID, motherfuckers held their grounds.
Hey, we were, and I shouldn't say this, but we was King Dingaling during COVID.
I don't know that. Well, Theo, don't say that. No, Theo, don't fucking say that, Theo. Don't say that, Theo. Damn, no, Theo, I'm serious. No. Hey, man, I think Theo, sometimes that's why we're going to do an all guys thing because Theo's going to get us charged up, man. He's going to fuck up the movement. Theo going to be saying around some female. Y'all want to hear a joke? What did a pen say to the exit? What, Theo? Penis. We got a lawsuit. Now nobody want to protest with us.
Oh boy! You mean I just offended all 23?
No, Bill. See, that was wrong with y'all truck drivers.
Yeah. There you go. Classic example, right? One word shut the whole thing down.
Now, it was your ass, your imagination. Put that shit on driving trucks and money. Do that shit on your free time, man.
But you ain't never lie. But listen, like I said, Pimp, I'm with it. If they want to shut something down, shut it down. You know, you want to draw that massive attention, you got to do it. That's just it.
Okay, so Trucker Voice said you have to go after the top dog to bring change about tests. Why I said Swift headquarters in Phoenix. Now that'll be in Phoenix. Now Phoenix is known for the y'all some ride and die motherfuckers out there, and I'm saying that in a good way.
Correct.
Phoenix, people in Phoenix is built differently. I'm built different. I'm saying that in a good way. I don't know how it has it been ever since California invaded, but from what I've known, people in Phoenix don't fuck around. And you guys got some lax laws too. So, hey, if you get the truck drivers, especially you get the ones out of Cali, you guys can make Cali, what is Nevada? Yeah, I can make it happen, man. I can make it happen.
You need some.
Y'all take over Phoenix. We take over Memphis. I don't really put a lot of effort in the guys in New York or in Florida. They gonna get shut down real quick. But I don't see Memphis or.
See, this is why we can't get nothing done right here. Already.
How many? Bro. NYPD is gonna come there and just fuck y'all up, man. What? Come on now.
No. Let me tell you, Pimp. If they really want to do something
in New York, do you stay in New York?
I stay in Connecticut, which is the same thing. Trust me.
All right. Is it New York?
It's not New York. It's
all right. You got to stand up for something. Go ahead.
I'm gonna stand up for the region, right? Because those that are going to Memphis don't live in Memphis. I'm standing up for the region. If they was ever serious and you want to see some rapid immediate attention, get 50 trucks going north and south and park right there on the GWB.
They already did it, didn't they?
No. We ain't talking about modern traffic. We talking about just stop. Do you understand when you stop the flow of commerce through that 5-mile stretch, what kind of attention you going to get? You know, I'm not going to say that. I was going to bring up something political, but I'm not going to do it because people don't know about it. Trust me, if you're going to do this, and we're going from Phoenix to Memphis, it's got to be done in 4 corners of the country. It's got to be done in 4 corners because you got to show that we're a united force.
See, Theo, you ain't coming in, pimp. You say you taking your happy ass over there to Washington, D.C. with $1 million. So we're gonna get
the start is the $1 million.
Let us do the hood shit.
Okay. All right. You know what?
Hood shit.
All right. I put the suit on. I put the suit on.
The suit on.
You put the boots on.
No, I'm putting hood rat shit. That's what I'm gonna do. Hood rat shit. Man, that's what we're gonna do.
We need boots on the ground. He talking about hood rat shit.
You better be doing a good job. We're gonna be cheering you on from a distance.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna be the regular carry like, oh man, look at these guys. Nah, we doing hood rat shit. Yeah. We making sure that y'all bring attention. Hey.
Yeah, I let them know there's more to come. Because it's gonna cost a lot to send me up there and these hand teller $2,000.
Here you go, man. Nah, they're gonna bring you in real quick, man. They're gonna bring you in real quick. We're gonna have you. We're gonna have some diversity up there, so they can't even hit us from that angle. So we're gonna have women. We have, multicultural. We're gonna have that shit. So when they try to dismantle us, pimp, we got everybody included in here. We got everybody, military, people serving in the military, people that used to work in the healthcare. We got women, men, young women. Hey, so they can't hit us nowhere. They can't say, well, what about pimp, fuck that. What about the check? Yeah. And we all have a shirt on that say, what about the check? What about the check? Fuck all of this other shit. We ain't talking about no gender, no sexuality. We are talking about getting our damn money. Because apparently nobody don't want to hear us. And that's it's been like that since Friday After Freedom. No, it hasn't been like that after Friday.
Yeah, it's always been like that.
No, dude, I watch documentaries. The men's back in the 70s and 80s and earlier time, they was some hard, don't fuck with us truck drivers. They was. Okay, it might not be in the best condition, but truck driver, man.
Well, they stood up for what they believed in.
I never knew what a pistol wheel. A wheel pistol. I'm like, what's the damn? That's a damn revolver. I keep that 38 in case one of them knuckleheads out there try to take my shit. He had a little 38 slub nose. Like, you ride around with that? Yeah, traveling across. You run what? Mississippi up there to Chicago. Them goddamn hoodlums. They try to go in my trailer. I got something for them. I said, damn. Nowadays, you got motherfuckers on TikTok talking about, hey, man, you see I put a car seat in my driver's seat because I want to be comfortable. Is that a fucking car seat?
No, that was because he was so short.
You gonna make the seat higher? Come on, man. Stop it. Car seat. That is like, hey, man. And, we don't have that thrive anymore, man. We don't have that thrive. It's just like conform, comply. And this complying shit, you notice that they will still fuck us when we comply. When you run the load, you turn in the OL, you only fouling on what they said that you're allowed to get. Think about that for a moment. TQL or any other broker said, okay, we are paying you $50 after the first 2 hours. So you're there for 5 hours. So 2 hours so-called free. I know it's not free, but just for, example purpose, they said they owe you 3 hours, $150. And they turn around and fuck you after you did a check-in call, after you got your in and out times, after you got your BOL signed, everything. 3 months later, they say, fuck you. We ain't paying you detention. Then they come back. Well, we're going to give you only $50. Man, this shit is enough, man. I don't want to hear no bullshit about my customer got it. Man, ain't nobody. I'm going to tell y'all something. That is mostly lies.
Yep.
TQL's and I'm gonna tell you something. When they tell me I got to get this shit approved through my customer, I tell them, hey man, what's your customer email address? I just send them the invoice straight over. See, man, stop it, man. Stop it. This is when I'm like, dude, aren't you tired? Aren't you? I can see what you're saying, Theo.
Yeah.
They ain't tired
The
enough.
same rat race. That's right. They're not sick and tired of being sick and tired. Not yet, anyway.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there you go. SOB, yes. Correct. Into pictures. See, these are the things we hear some of y'all. But y'all hiding behind the fucking keyboards. Y'all hiding behind keyboards. You digital mad. How you gonna be digital mad?
They better cut it out because they're gonna end up getting charged by TQL as online bullies. That's what they do. Online bullying.
He said, okay, honestly, I think it's more foreign truckers than American. Oh, yes. I believe that. Yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah, that's why the government wants to, man, before the Ukraine. Hey, I don't know if y'all noticed. There's a lot of Ukrainians starting up carrier services. A lot of Ukrainians starting up dispatcher. Look on TikTok. They instant brokers. You be like, hold on, you only been in this country only 30 fucking days. How you got a carrier with 10 trucks? Oh, it's taxpayer money. That's all taxpayer, U.S. citizens' money. Now, the government gives you a hand up, a leg up. They put you on a damn elevator from starting, put you on the 12th floor, and now you're employing American citizens. You haven't, and this, yes. Then Mexico, people talking about I'm seeking asylum. Come on, man. We're going to keep on playing these lines. We're going to keep. Some people just want to, y'all didn't heard they're catching Chinese nationals at the southern border in Texas right now. Yes, nothing but males, no females, no children, middle-aged men. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. People from all different countries are coming in through the border. The governor been saying, hey, man, we got a problem, you guys. And guess what? Texas got to do? We try to hold them. We over capacity. We ship them to Canada. I mean, New York. All right, let's slow down. Texas shipped them up to the north, and they shipped them into Canada. If y'all been watching the news, now what Canada is doing up there while Biden is up there? Biden is giving them the thumbs up to ship them back to Texas. And guess what? These nonprofit
the
organizations.
Problem is,
hold on.
We're not capitalizing on all this shipping.
Hold on. Nah, y'all. Stop that. Nah, pimp. I can't roll with you on that one, man. You keep on. Nah. If you believe in capitalize on the shipment, that ain't makes us no better than what the government is doing, trying to displace the American people all for the almighty dollar. They should just, it was wrong with the process. There was nothing wrong with the process. The government just want to displace American middle class. They did it to pony up for their base. That's it. Canada is shipping them back down here. Texas is like, man, we're going to send them back. We're going to try to start arresting them. Now, these people are like, okay, these so-called nonprofit organization is putting them into trucks. Hey, don't lock them up. We could teach them. We could get them their license. We could help them get their CDAOs and put them in a truck. They are productive. And these people working for peanuts. And man, there's so much going on, man. I don't think we should be profiting.
No, listen, I would love to.
It should never been a fucking open border. And the federal government should never call the shots and say, okay, we're just going to open up the border because the process is fucking racist. Come on, man. Come on, stop it. Stop it. I don't care which
here's
side
the thing.
of the
So
house
you think it should be state ran? The border should be state ran?
No, the border, if it's still under the federal government, if the federal government is going to do it, the federal government should not say that, okay, we are not going to enforce a policy that we are enforcing. And then leave it up to the state, where the state needs now resources. Texas is still enforcing the border laws and policies, but they need more manpower. They need more manpower, and the federal government is not providing more manpower. Now they have resources from other states. I mean, from other places, but crime. You still need police officers to patrol neighborhoods, to respond to 911 calls. So what you got, Theo?
Well, I got a nice cup to drink out of. Everybody should get you one, first of all. Second of all, let me say this.
You got blocky.
Yeah. I got blocky. Oh, my voice came in a little blocky. I probably
no. The image. Hey, you guys.
Here's the thing. Yeah, I think my image is looking pretty good.
Okay.
Maybe the internet is kind of acting up. Mine's yeah. But here's the thing, man. Everybody wants to come here. We got to give them a reason not to come here, because they come here and it's so easy for them to cross that border in 6 to 8 months. They're ahead of an American citizen who's been here all his life, working, trying to live the American dream, right? This is the problem that I see with what's going on, right? Now, I am with you on certain aspects of the border. We need to clamp it down a little more, but we need to stop so many people from coming over here. But it's why are they coming? We're making it accessible. We're making it easier for them to leave their country, come over here, and thrive better than American citizens. It is now a big business with getting people registered from other countries.
It's federal government,
this, right? That's
the
right.
federal
Big
government
business.
said it.
So we got to give. It's not just the federal government now, because you got to remember when I say we got to give them a reason not to come over
the federal government. So the federal government, who went against the federal government to say y'all come on to the border? Who else? Other states?
No,
the federal government. We could have shut that down. We could have shut that down. A lot of people catered to that shit during the political party. That's what they did.
Well, I see they cater to that, and it ain't about political. It's about money. You could take the political out of it, because when they get here, they go either way. It's about money.
All right. So they were saying that shit during the goddamn presidential run. Come on,
now. Say it all the time. Whenever there's a presidential run, the border comes up. We can agree with it, right?
Okay, then. That's what I'm saying.
You see what I'm saying? That's smoke and mirrors, though. See, we get caught in the smoke and mirrors.
If we ain't getting caught in just smoke and mirrors now, you're gonna start saying, okay, corporations benefit from it, which we know. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're trying to already get that under control. But we also have to hold our elected leaders responsible and tell them, stop this propaganda bullshit. Stop saying, people, come on, bring your kids, your wife, come on to the border. It's open. Nah, pimp. If you want that shit, you should lose your position. You should lose your position. You should not be.
Well, here's the problem with that. They're voted in. And the ones that vote them in, not all, some agree with that, right? But it crosses political lines when it comes to this border thing. You're going to have some say, no, we need to shut it down. You're going to have some say, no, we need to keep it open. It crosses political lines because it's more about money. It's not about the kids. It's not about saving anybody. It's about money.
Okay, we know that it's about money. Of course we know it's about money. What you mean cross political lines?
When I'm saying it crosses political lines, right? It's not just a democratic system.
Nobody's saying that.
Well, no, when basically what I'm saying, both parties are involved in wanting to keep the border open.
I think that's what the conversation
want to keep the border closed. Go ahead. You think the conversation is what? Because I'm trying to point out the fact that it's not one and done that wants the borders open. It's not
nobody said it's one and done.
Right?
Hold on. So it's not. I'm not saying that it's one and done, but motherfucker, we ain't gonna sit around here and act like the Democrats wasn't screaming this shit the loudest. Now, if the Republicans and the conservatives have wanted it done, they was goddamn real quiet. Now everybody else.
Well, but
they was-
see
they
now,
was
see
allowed-
this
hold
is
on,
when.
I'm not.
Go
I'm
ahead.
not.
Go
I'm
ahead.
not
Go ahead.
playing this
I'm
game
gonna
with
mute
you.
myself. Go.
No, you don't have to mute yourself because you're gonna say, well, just think behind that, you know, smoking. Motherfucker, right now, we about to go to World War III, and I got some shit to say off my chest. Motherfucker, we gonna act like they didn't say this for the longest period of time. We just gonna act like they didn't say this just here recently. Oh, come on, man.
Well, wait, what are you
Lightfoot.
discussing when you said they didn't say this? What are you?
What Lightfoot? The Texas governor is being racist. He's being racist. He need to let the people in. So Texas sent them to Chicago. She shipped them out of Chicago. Yeah, they shipped them up to what was it? Not New York. They went past Maine. They shipped them up north and then told them to go into Canada. Then Canada gonna get on ABC in 60 Minutes. Well, we seen an influx and illegal. No, they are not illegal. What y'all say? They are travelers.
Well, here's the problem, though. Here's the problem. I find it ironic. Listen, it's ironic that they pick and choose which ones they want to come into the country, right? This is the battle that we're at. But I'm gonna go back to what I said in the beginning. It's money driven. I don't give a damn about the political party.
We know that.
Your political party.
We know
so
this.
But hold up. You got. I gave you your minutes. You got to give me mine. You gonna give me mine?
Now you want yours, Theo. You want yours.
You know what? I'm gonna take mine. Here we go.
What you got?
We ain't keystroking tonight. We ain't keystroking. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I'm about to give it. I'm with you. We need to do something, right? But to play this analogy that it's only one party that's causing this problem when we haven't got to the root of the problem where both parties aren't looking out for the American citizen. Am I right or wrong?
Nobody's saying it's one party. Nobody. This whole thing was not even imposed as one party.
You have labeled it. Listen, I get it.
No,
you're good with your words. You sound good, but you have put it as one party that's causing
clear as day. Anybody in the comments, anybody watching, please tell Theo or tell me if I'm incorrect. I said the government. Then I said the federal government. Now, after I made my comment about that, I said I still want to point my fingers at the people that said it the loudest. I know that is both sides. It crosses the aisle. But the motherfuckers that stood up, here go the thing. So you don't want to acknowledge. This is what I call.
I want to acknowledge the wrong that's being done.
So
right?
Kamala Harris didn't say the shit. Eric, the mayor of New York, didn't say shit. Nobody's saying, hey man, y'all should let the people in, and we should not be shipping them back or turning them back or standing up protecting the border with the National Guards. Everybody had their fucking input, right? And then when we took them and they got bussed off to those particular areas, they even went to Florida. Now we sent them to Florida too. Okay, so
them up.
We know it's on both aisles, pimp. But the entertainment, the ones that was sitting there acting like they was Mother Teresa, AOC, and all of them. I'm gonna look at them and be like,
well, you got to have you have a fabric in this country. If we didn't have a moral fabric, we wouldn't have such influx of immigrants in the early 1900s up to 1950. Because of a moral fabric, right? So that's what we're dealing with.
You upset?
We're dealing with a party that wants a moral fabric.
Theo do not want the damn Democrat to be called out. If you want to feel better,
I say call everybody out. All right, everybody out.
I call the entire government. How about that, Theo? You feel better, Theo?
You know what? I kind of do, but I think you could do better. Then. But I'm gonna roll with you on this.
I'm not gonna. You know what I'm gonna do, Theo? Can we agree to disagree?
Always.
Okay, then. Now let's move on, Theo.
Y'all see he started. Go ahead.
I used to, hey man, we're gonna keep it nice, man. Got my red cup.
Like we always do, pimp. This is what we do.
Theo, I'm drinking out a Red Bull. It's got a blue labeling. I know the words are red, but
you sure the unity. Yeah,
I got
and, you know, a lot of people been complaining about my official business blue podcast truck is smaller. You know, everybody's been complaining about that in the chat.
man, size really don't matter. It's about the motion in the ocean.
You know what? I ain't even getting involved in that.
See, no, what you talking about? You need to keep.
I'm staying away from that one. Yeah,
that's what she said.
Yeah, I know, right? But in all seriousness, all
Yeah.
seriousness, when we get back to some of the things we discussed earlier, I just don't think people's paying attention to what's going on with this Brexit thing. They're not paying attention to what's going on with China and Russia. Of course, with Russia going into Africa, China's already there. People got to realize, and this is Theo's opinion, you can take it for whatever you want. But at the end of the day, these countries are coming together and they're actually are getting ready to basically surround this country for its industry, resources. You know, we are looking at Theo's opinion, my personal opinion, we're looking at the somewhat devaluing of the dollar. That goal here. They're trying to devalue this dollar with Brexit. Mexico is wanting to come in. So, you know, people got to start looking at this stuff.
Oh, no,
it sounds funny, you know.
No, you're right. It's not funny, but man, we some gangsters. The United States is some gangsters. I think
shot fired.
Our government is not gonna let that shit slide. I don't care if you Democrat, liberal, Republican, conservative. I don't think the government as a whole is gonna allow us to become number 2 or number 3. I just don't see it. And that's where the scary part is. We ain't gonna let shit go. We ain't. I don't care which side of the aisle you on. And I tell people right now, y'all seen an angry liberal? They will burn every fucking thing down. They will burn everything down. At least I can see a Democrat and a Republican think about it. Be like, nah, liberal, fuck it, man. Fuck it. Toast. Everything's a fucking toaster.
I do have my gas can, but you didn't hear me say.
Then, hey,
on standby.
After they burn everything down, they're gonna start talking about now we need to come together in unity. Unity, even like, hold on, right. But so I don't think I really don't think that America. I just don't see us. I see things getting real. I think we're gonna go and flex our muscle a little bit, and I think people putting too much. I think people putting too much focus on Biden. It's the people you don't see making decisions. Okay. Hey, Biden just doing what Biden he could do. That man,
and let's not forget the terminology war hawks, right? We haven't heard that in a while, but we still got war hawks in this political climate now that are war first. You know, we'll talk about it after we destroy the country, but let's have this war. So we got to remember that, man. I mean, you know, you start talking about trying to devalue our currency. It's all, you know, ain't no shaking hands after that, pimp.
No. Hey, man, but I think Lindsey Graham. There we go. My mind came back to me.
Yeah, Senator Lindsey Graham.
Yeah, Senator Lindsey Graham. He put his foot in his fucking mouth when he went and fuck with the Mexicans. I think that was very immature because you ruffle feathers before, you know. It's like, dude, now you got Mexico. The United States, like they said, where a lot of countries know about us, is that we are the superpower. Don't get this shit mistaken. We are the superpower. And where people in the documentaries in the United States, like, hey, say, pimp, we press one button, fireworks show. All right.
Yeah. But the problem with that is you got the agreement with MAD, mutual assured destruction. So we press a button, they press a button, everybody go. So we don't want it that far.
Who don't want it that far? By that time, pimp is alreys out of hand. We just need to go live. Everybody get your lad drink. Go and get you some illegal substance. Because we about to go.
You gonna have my blue truck up there leaking coolant.
Hey, I'm gonna be in heaven truck stop. Shower 32. Your shower is ready.
Yeah.
God,
I'm
somebody parked
toasting it up.
God, somebody parked on
Who
fuel
left that
out
truck
there.
on the scale? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody left the truck on the scale. It's great.
First way or reweigh.
Yeah. I tell you what I would do. I would probably steal a truck and drive it 100 miles an hour and just slam on the DOT weigh station scale. Just slam on it hard. What they gonna do at that point?
In heaven, they gonna send your ass straight to hell.
Yeah. Oh man. But
he don't get down to hell. He be like, OB, you here? I'm like, yeah, I fucked up. I lied on my law book.
Yeah.
Jesus didn't like that.
First thing I'm gonna ask them, can my rats come down? If my rats ain't here, I ain't going. I can't fight the devil by myself. I'm gonna need them rats. Yep.
Oh yeah, man. But you know, these are trying times right now, times of concern, and you truckers out there need to keep. Now, let me turn this music down for a second. And I want to say this with all honesty and serious. You truckers out there need to be protecting yourselves. Really protecting yourself, having some security, first aid kit, flashlight, things of the nature, first aid kit, warm clothes, backup radios, something, because you never know when shit will hit the fan or a crazy maniac want to go into a truck stop and try to make a name for herself. You know, stay vigilant, keep your doors locked, and, you know, keep yourself safe and make it back home. I know we joked on here about this stuff, but shit got real.
Yeah.
Shit got real.
And there's a lot we didn't even bring up.
Yeah, ain't nobody playing with us. But y'all got to remember, America, you know, China, what was the old saying? Watch, was it China or Japan? It was Japan. They said the reason why they couldn't invade America because there would be a gun behind every blade of grass. Nobody really want to fuck with American. Say stay strapped or get clapped. I'm telling you. I'm just telling you.
Well, I agree with you, but here's the thing. They're infiltrating the country so much. They're kind of changing the numbers a little bit. Just a tad.
They're changing the numbers.
Coming from different countries. Yes, they're changing the numbers, right? You got to look at
they ain't changing the numbers that bad, yo. They're looking over a time period. They not now.
Yeah. And here's the thing. I wanted to give it. I wanted to give an example, but I'm not going to do it because it drags it out too long. I would just say I'm with you on the blade of glass. You're right. There's a gun behind
you kind of sound like a motherfucker that want to see some destruction over here, man.
Hey, I didn't say that literally.
Theo. Somebody get Theo.
Man, I just want to stand up and support my brethren.
And I think Theo wants to see some burning shit. Hey, Theo.
Shit go down, I got my brother back.
Not if you stay in one of them states that restricts your guns and your ammo.
Hey, a gun.
Hey, the government.
When shit get real, I'd rather have a gun than no gun.
Man, you better have something.
Yeah.
A lot of people gonna have iPhones. I'm gonna call 911. You shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah.
Good luck.
You go.
But yeah,
there you go.
But yeah, man, shit got real, man. Oh, I should do call in. I was 8:25. Yeah, get my music back up, man. All right, you guys, we about to do call-ins. All right, that phone number is now posted. Let me open up the call lines. And that number is 561-972-2042. Get your call in out. If you agree, disagree, if you say, forget y'all. Y'all don't know. I've told y'all we will protest in Memphis, Tennessee and shut that shit down. The government in Memphis, you ain't got to worry about them. They cool as a motherfucker. Probably went to school with some of them. So if you got something to say, I took the call down number up. That's cash out. All right.
There you go.
I hope they donate though. Give us a call in. Number is 561-972-2042. Yeah, but hey man, if they donate to the cash app, I appreciate if they hit the subscribe button, hit the like, man. Yeah. But I don't think we're gonna be overwhelmed by the immigrants. I'm not worried about that.
Well, no time soon. I mean, America, you know, it is a country of immigrants, so we're not going to be overwhelmed. I just think we're going into charted territory that we've never seen in this country.
Well, what you mean we've never seen? What you mean uncharted territory?
In other words, we never seen it where there is an actual plan in play that we are really on this fence, ready to come out swinging, right? We've always had our authority. I'm talking about what they're looking to do with these other countries that are trying to team up, right? Dealing with Brexit and trying to control the flow of shipping commerce, who's going to be the big manufacturer. Because you got to remember, man, we consume more than we produce. And
but
that is often a sign. Yes, we're super, but they're teaming up for a reason.
Yeah.
These countries aren't getting together because they just want to sing kumbaya.
Yeah. Now, of course, they want to see that they want to undertake the United States. That's what they want to do.
Correct.
Well,
but we've never seen it in play like it is now, right? Where so many countries are getting together.
What you worried?
I know I ain't worried. What I'm worried about it for?
You over there sound like a motherfucking sheep. I thought you were talking about what you a wolf with some dentures? Oh man, what you gonna worry about? What you worried about?
I'm a Connecticut black bear. Hey, I'm a Connecticut black bear is what I am.
Okay, I would say this, man. Whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen, baby. You don't need to do that. We never seen it. Motherfucker, I never seen tomorrow, but I'll see it tomorrow. You see what I'm saying, baby? Okay, then. Hey, that's some rich motherfuckers. I just know when they decide to do whatever the fuck they do, it's gonna affect me. But I'm just worrying about people that's local around me. See, that's what I start looking at. Up there at the government, they over there, okay, they invade, let's just say they invade Russia. Right? I'm like, damn, that shit's going on. Then I'm gonna look out the window of my home, like, okay, one of these motherfuckers gonna try something. Ain't gonna be pretty. Ain't gonna be pretty. Yeah, because if they want to shoot those missiles, I'm not gonna do like what I seen on Ukraine video, which I thought was crazy. They had an AK-47 trying to shoot down a Russian missile that's coming through the air.
By any means necessary.
I'm like, what kind of shit is that? I've been watching too much Hollywood, too much John Wick.
Yeah. There you go.
You
AK-47.
They should have. Man. If y'all haven't seen it on TikTok, they are shooting at a Russian super missile with an AK-47. It's like 8 of them. Yeah, ain't. I'm like, what the fuck is this? It's over, pimp. Run the other way, man. Whatever's gonna happen. I'm just saying, man, have your soul right, have your spirit right, and get ready to take that fight. That's why one thing is guaranteed, that you're not gonna stay on this world forever. You're not gonna stay on this earth forever. So
correct.
Hey, I'm protect mine, and I always say, man, you better start looking locally. Look what the crime's gonna do. Criminals don't really need a reason to criminalize, but if they see that they could take advantage, oh shit, you bet. Oh no, pimp, they are gonna come in full force. So why our brave men and women, why our brave men and women are here? I mean, over there, protecting this country, fighting for this country. You need to be here fighting for your neighborhood and your loved ones. Domestic. Because the shit can't happen here. So yeah. But you want to go and get psychological with us, Theo. Come on, go. You want to go ahead and get on the couch, Theo. Yeah, I can hear that fucking encyclopedia history book just blowing dust my way. Here you go. Come on, you want to check this? We got to call in. He got
Yeah, let's get the call in.
All right.
Oh Lord.
Hello. You live. Hello. See. All right. Let's try this one more
You know
time.
what that reminds me of?
Hold on, there. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Hold on. Man, if y'all gonna call in, I don't know if it was a prank call. I don't know. But turn down your radio. Turn down YouTube. Don't call in and then want to hear yourself on the TV or whatever you listen to. You got to wait till you get off the phone call.
There you go.
What you got there, yo?
Well, what I was going to say, it reminds me of people call radio shows, right? And you just said it basically. People want to hear themselves talk, right? So they're waiting. They're actually the delay. They're still listening, not knowing that they're on live or the call has been accepted. So it's actually a good thing that just happened.
Yeah,
it truly is. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man.
I would go in detail another day. Yeah.
So,
but like I said, man, we got companies letting people go, and we're not talking trucking companies. We've got layoffs throughout the country that's starting to hit more and more.
Yeah,
so that's a big factor.
But, well, yeah. But other than that, man, life is good. Call in 561-972-2042. And so we could talk to Theo about his rats, and Theo just really Theo wants some shit to be popped off. So Theo come right to I believe Theo would get on TikTok. I told you, you motherfuckers, you. Damn it. Theo right now. No shirt on. With a liberal bandana. You motherfuckers.
Oh boy. Oh man, you ain't right.
Look at that emotional trigger, motherfucker. You motherfucker.
Yelling freedom. That's all we're gonna be yelling. Freedom. Let's go.
Where you going,
Yeah,
motherfucker? Where you going?
Yeah, I know, right? Look, I'm yelling freedom, let's go while walking into Canada.
You passing the people in Canada that's leaving out.
Yeah. Hey, I'm like, hey man, I missed the bus coming in. So y'all can ship me back out when everything's over. Oh, okay, we got you, mate. Hey.
Yeah. The dude, my midget said, can you address the monopoly implications of the megas? Okay. We could address it, man. Well, I think, yeah.
Well, tackle.
We know what's going on. Here go the thing about tackling.
Yeah.
They doing it in front of us. They are basically want to control in the market, which they are going to do it. But when are we going to stand up and protest, man? We could keep on talking about them. We need to start talking about us. I want to be talking about A to Z transportation. Fuck Swift for them. Swift is going to Swift. Night, all of them going to do what they do. Yeah. Well, what we going to do? What we going to do? I want to be talking about one of us.
Correct. And see, here's the thing. They give us the blueprint, but we get mad at the blueprint. All they saying is, hey, we going to get together and make a change. We going to be the change we want to be. Right? So that's what they're doing. Swift has got decided that it has got from buying out other companies. Nothing new under the sun with what we're seeing. I guess some say, well, what is the implications going to be? What does that mean for, i.e., the driver? You just got options. That's it. That's all it is. You got options. But companies are buying more companies out. They've been doing it since Friday after freedom. Nothing's new. It's not going to change much in the industry. They're just going to have more power. That's all it is. And if you don't like it, then I'm sorry. It's nothing you can do about it. But organize and get together the way they're doing it on a lower level so that it can benefit you, because that's what they're doing. And they're using money. They're not just speaking, hey, we want U.S. Express. Come join us. No, they buying. So nothing new.
We
So
got
the
to,
government
well,
not
where
allow
do people donate?
not yeah. Go ahead, brother.
Now, where people would donate that money at, man? Where are people going to send the money to you?
Well, listen, if you want me to put my cap, they can donate there. But let's be honest. Let's be honest. When it comes to spending money, people don't want to use their money as their voice or as their free speech. Money is free speech, right? So you got to use your money. Now, you can't expect stuff just to go your way. There's no sacrifice. What are you willing to sacrifice out of your bank account to achieve what you want? Hey, they just sacrificed $8 billion. $8 billion is what they sacrificed. And me tell me, we can't even get $3 from Tyrone.
I don't think it's
Yeah,
Tyrone.
think about
That's kind of racist. That's kind of racist.
Tommy, how about Tommy?
No, we are going to go. We are going to go neutral. Steve.
Yeah.
I got some black friends named Steve. I got some Mexican friends named Steve. White friends named Steve. He's talking about Tyrone. I like Tyrone. Tyrone ain't fuck with nobody. Tyrone been selling me cheap booze time. Tyrone showed me how to cheat on my law books.
Man.
We put that up, you guys, man, and I want to. We about to get ready to wrap this up, man. I want to thank everybody for coming in, but come on, you got it.
Hey, man. Like always, everybody stay prayed up, strapped up, learn something for 2023. Like, subscribe, follow Official Business Podcast, where we talk that talk. And brother, I'm gonna send it to you, and hopefully we can do this again.
All right. Hey, man, I want to thank everybody for joining in, man. We had 999. We made it. Really want to appreciate thank you guys, and I appreciate it. And until next time, man, thank you guys for catch us on Official Business Podcast. I've been drinking too much fucking Red Bull. Other than that, I love you guys.
You ride up.
You fucking right.